Hey folks, when dealing with business-to-business buyers, when you first have your first meeting with that person, there typically is a wall set up where they're on one side and you're on the other. If you want to set more of next steps and ultimately close more sales, you have to break down that wall and get them on the same side of the table working as partners as quickly as possible. The best way to do this is one trick, which is get them to have the same goal of the meeting as you. So we've talked in the past about setting a good goal for the meeting today. My goal is I'd like to understand about your business as I possibly can and the role that specifically such and such plays for it. And ultimately, this is the trick part. At the end of the meeting, we'll determine if a next step makes sense. Does that sound like a reasonable goal? Great. Now, if they agree that the whole goal of the meeting is to determine if a next step makes sense, when they answer their questions, they're going to be looking for things that make sense and ways that they can do it. So that upfront, some people call it an contract or an upfront agreement on what the goal of the meeting is going to be. That's the handshake and the partnership that we're looking. You could hit on 5, 6, 7 different topics and just one of them has to stick. So at the end of the meeting, when you say, hey, we talked about this, this, and this, these things, maybe not the most important things to you, but these two over here sounded like there's some opportunity and these are very important to you. I would suggest that this is the next step. Would you agree that that makes sense? We already agreed at the beginning of the meeting that if we found any opportunities that we could potentially help, we would set a next step. I hope this helps, and I hope that now we're breaking down that wall of prospect versus salesperson and getting it to be prospect working with salesperson on the same side of the table as a partnership in order to find the next step. Have a great day. Hope this helps, and happy selling.